Finnish prosecutors demand jail time for the captain and officers of the Shadow Fleet tanker Ego S. This is from the Maritime Executive, and it was published on the 25th of August, 2025. The trial for the captain and two senior officers of the Shadow Fleet tanker Ego S began on Monday, August the 25th. They are facing charges ranging from aggravated sabotage and aggravated telecommunication interference to lesser charges of vandalism and endangering public safety. The trial stems from the December 25, 2024 damage by the 74,000 DWT tanker Ego S to the undersea power cable between Finland and Estonia, as well as 4 telecommunication cables. Prosecutors told the court that the laden tanker dragged its anchor for a distance of at least 55 miles across the Baltic. For the first time, they said in court that the vessel appeared too slow as it passed over the cables, and they contend that if the Finnish authorities had not intervened and seized the tanker, it would have done more damage as it continued its trip. The prosecution is reported to be demanding jail time for the master of the vessel, a Georgian national, the first officer, another Georgian, and an Indian who was the second officer on the vessel. The Finnish news reports that the prosecution called for a sentence of 2.5 years in prison, which is near the minimum of 2 years under the law. The maximum for aggravated sabotage or criminal mischief is 10 years in prison, while the aggravated charges for interfering with telecommunications are up to 5 years. They are saying the charges are aggravated because their actions were intentional and deliberate. The 3 individuals are pleading not guilty to the charges. The captain, when speaking to Swedish media last week, said it was a maritime accident. The captain claimed that no alarm sounded and that they did not sense changes to the ship. In court, it was revealed that the ship stopped at midday due to engine problems and was experiencing heavy weather in the Baltic. They have not said when the anchor was deployed, but they are saying a broken safety pin could have caused it to come loose. The court was also told that the braking system for the anchor was heavily rusted and inoperable. The Vessel Traffic Service had made an inquiry to the ship during the afternoon, at which time they said the second officer denied that the anchor was down. It was not until 6:45 that evening that they were told that they were dragging something on the sea floor and instructed to raise the anchor. The officers claimed that a check to the mooring deck that night was not safe because of weather. The court will also have to take up the question of jurisdiction. The UAE-based shipping company that managed the Ego S contends Finland lacks authority because the damage happened in international waters and points out that Finland was not endangered because it sends power to Estonia. During a hearing today, the court was told a manager from the shipping company had instructed the captain to delete a report showing the vessel had crossed over the damaged cables. The prosecution is also asking the court to consider compensation for the damage and repairs. The Finnish and Estonian companies have said it cost more than $70 million to repair the cables, which was out of service for months. Finland conducted a port state inspection on the Ego S at the beginning of January and reported 53 deficiencies, ranging from fire safety to structural conditions and violations of the master labor contract for seafarers. They reported that the radar and firefighting equipment were inoperable and problems in the cargo pump room. The vessel was detained in Finland for 53 days before it was permitted to sail. So the question is, do you think these guys are guilty? For me, I think they are. Even if they accidentally dropped this anchor, they dragged the anchor for over 50 miles and did nothing about it and didn't know they were dragging it. I don't believe that for a second. But even if it was an accident, they should have known that they were dragging an anchor. And they did cut these cables. So they're guilty. Accident or not, they're still guilty. That's just my opinion. What's yours? All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.